Hey, this is Kathleen Burns Kingsbury, and once again, here at the office, we are celebrating April Financial Literacy Month all month long. And so I wanted to offer the parents out there or advisors who are coaching parents some tips on how to raise a financially savvy teenager. I know teenagers can be so much fun and there's so much that they can learn. So here's a way to approach it with somebody who's a little bit older when it comes to the money conversation. Tip number one, capitalize on teachable moments. Those are those moments that just happen when all of a sudden you realize, wow, maybe this is a time where we actually could have a money dialogue. It may be that you're at a movie and there's a money message. It may be that you're listening to the radio on the way to driving your teenager to some sort of practice. Whatever it is, take a moment and just wonder with your teenager out loud what the money message is, what they hear, and remember, listen more than you talk. Just get a sense of what they're thinking and feeling about the money message. And then later on, you can kind of continue to build on that dialogue. Tip number two, it's not just about dollars and cents. Remember that financial literacy involves both knowledge and skills, so that's the dollar and cent part, but also insight into your relationship with money and insight into family values. So make sure that your financial literacy conversations include values and money personalities and money mindsets. If you need to learn how to do that a little bit more, you can check out my book, Breaking Money Silence. There's lots of different exercises in there to help you with that tip. Tip number three, encourage money talk between siblings. Why? Because at some point, if your teenager has a sibling, they're going to get to a place where you're aging and they may need to talk to their brother or sister about money and taking care of mom and dad. It's a reality we like to deny, but it's going to happen to all of us. So if you encourage money dialogues when the teenagers are young between them, then what you'll find is that when they get to be older and they need to make some financial decisions together, it's not the first money conversation they've ever had. Then you want to show, don't tell. This one's hard, right? You want to make your actions match your words. So if you're encouraging your child to save or shop less online or comparison shop, guess what? You have to have the same behavior because teenagers or anybody is going to pick up more on the messages that you display through your habits than necessarily your words. So remember to show, don't tell. And number five, and this can be really hard for parents, I know, let failure happen. Your teenager needs to, from time to time, make a financial decision, make a financial mistake, and then learn from it. And the gift that you're giving them is to show them that they can bounce back, that they can be resilient. And all of us around money don't have a perfect relationship. We don't always make the best financial decisions. So if you let your teenager fail just a little bit when they are younger and learn from that process with your support, chances are they won't be the person who learns that terrible lesson when they're older, where they run into gambling problems or bankruptcy problems, or just they make some really, really unwise financial decisions. So if you practice these 5 tips with your teenager, or as an advisor, you encourage the parents that you work with to practice these 5 tips, trust me, you will have a more financially savvy teenager. So if you want to get the PDF that says all of these tips so you can share it with your clients, you share it with your teenager, or just share it with your partner, just click on the link below and that will take you to the 5 tips for raising financially savvy teenagers. This is Kathleen Burns Kingsbury wishing you a happy Financial Literacy Month.